What's going on, guys? Welcome to the next video on learning Kotlin. So in this video we're gonna discuss data types in Kotlin. So what is data types? Everything inside Kotlin is objects. So objects. So all the data types, they are actually the objects inside this Kotlin. And each of them provides a range of function and properties that may be used to perform a variety of different specific tasks. So these function and properties are accessed the so-called dot notation. So there is a dot here. So if you guys put a wall is equal to wall my name, so we are assigning this data type my name. So for example, if you guys put this wall my name, for example, if you guys forgot to tell you one more thing. So if you guys put a wall, say count, for example, you're counting something and you put it, say 20, which is integer type. You put a var count, which is the type int. So now inside the computer memory, there is memory is already allocated to this variable by the name count, where the type is int. And now the computer is going to ask, what's this say? Yeah, that's fine. There is a variable in computer. I'm going to assign for you this location in computer memory, and you put the name as a count, or my count, and it's got the type int. That's fine. So what are you going to do with this one? What's the value? You guys need to assign the value, say, and you guys can do like this too. Say count is equal to 500, for example. You can do like that too, you know. So you can quickly after that count. That's sorry. You guys can do like that too. So and then you guys can assign this value to this one. Alright, so now we're discussing this data types, and we say that the data types are objects, and in object-oriented programming, these objects are instances of classes, and it's got properties, and there's a functions, and it's got a range of functions and properties that can be used, may be used to perform a variety of different type specific tasks. So you guys can do like specific types, and you can access it with the dot. So how do we access with the dot? Say for example, if you guys put a var, say for example, you guys can put a wall my name, and you guys can put your name, or my poem, say for example my, and you guys can make up some poem, and you guys can put in literal strings. Old MacDonald had a fun, had a cow, whatever, had a cow, and his cow, say for example moo 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 moo, for example. This is literal string. I'm not gonna go with the childhood these poems, but I'm just making up something. So his cow say moo moo moo. All right, so this is a literal string. How do we gonna convert this with the dot notation? Say for example we put a wall upper poem, say for example poem is equal to, and we put the name my poem dot, and we're gonna put two uppercase, and you guys see that one. That's how many we can convert this. Say we can convert it to 2, we can convert it to uppercase, we can convert it to string, we can convert it to big decimal, to byte or null, which we're gonna explain that in future videos, to int, to long, all this, to regex, to short, and we can convert all this. So in this one we just wanted to confirm, I just wanted to show you that we can convert to upper string to uppercase. So now my upper poems got a same string but in uppercase. So now we're gonna print ln, we put we should put this one in lowercase. Okay, it's not a good idea to go, you guys put it on upper poem, or you guys can put uppercase poem. So we're gonna run here, and we're gonna see the building that is building. All right, you guys see that it's printed our string, and you guys see that this all an uppercase because we have converted this string to uppercase with dot notation. If you guys see, there is a small dot because they are objects, and we can access all their properties and the functions. So the function is their methods, or function is this uppercase. So it's got two strings, or you guys can do anything with this. Say you guys can go and put a val, the length of poem. Say put a length, and you guys could put a my poem dot length. So this dot length is sorry, there should be like this. Okay, this dot length is inbuilt function inside this Kotlin, and it can gives you the length of your poem. So we wait till it's built. Okay, so because we didn't print, we have to put a print ln, print ln poem length. So we want to see this poem length as well, and print ln as we can see that this is uppercase. That's our line which we drawn, and that's showing our the length of our string. All right, so I'm gonna tell you one more thing, guys, that we have say val, we have integer. Say we guys my int, and you guys quickly put an int because it's a type int. So what's int? It's 1 2 3 4. That's int. That's integer, and you guys can put a my double. Say you guys can put a double num, so you guys can put a 1 2 3 4 5, for example, and you guys can put like that. You guys can put a my float int double is 64 bit, and you guys can put a my float is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 dot 333, for example. And you guys see there is no difference between the top one and this bottom one, and you guys might be thinking why. This is 32 bit. So if you guys want to do huge number with your double, and if it requires this, even the float, this decimal here, you always put a double, and the double is very good. It gives you more memory space in the computer, and it gives you more good precision. And you guys can use a long as well. Val my long, you can put a long, and your long is going to be very long number. So it's 64 bits. So it's going to be, I think, 2 billion or something. It keeps on going. So it's a 64 bit. You have a 64 bit there. All right, so if you guys got any int and you want to convert it to another one, you guys can do that too with this dot notation. So if you guys put a val my, say you guys can put an age, my school, my address, or you guys can put a my new int, and you guys can assign anything. Say you guys can assign 400, and say you guys gonna put another one, say val, you guys can put a my new float or something, my new float. And quickly, if you guys my new int and you guys want to access that one with dot notation, so my new int, so we're going to put to float. So now my new float is got this new float because we have converted this. If you guys notice here, my new int is type int, and I'm gonna which is this one. It doesn't have the decimal, and my float's got a test decimal. So what I'm gonna do that I'm gonna print line, print ln my new float. I'm gonna get rid of this, and we go on top. Okay, we're going to run our program, and we see that this int is changed to the float. And if you guys notice that we have this 400 changed to the 400.0 because we have changed to the float, which is inbuilt function inside the Kotlin. So you guys see that the power of Kotlin is very powerful. There is objects, and you guys got properties. You guys got a whole range of functions, and inside this you guys can do anything you guys like. So if you guys you guys can put your string. You can change your string to anything you like. You guys can put uppercase to lowercase. Say if you guys put uppercase, you can put a lowercase. You guys can do anything. You guys can find the length. So you guys can do a whole range of new cool things. You guys can put a string your name, and you guys can put to uppercase. So there are a lot of other function which is inside the Kotlin, and we go bit by bit, step by step in each of them, and we're going to explain that what each of them means and how do we deal with them. So that's it for this video, and if you guys got any question or comment, just leave it below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.